So what's going on, guys? JA here. Salute to you for tuning in. Now, yesterday we got a huge update in this whole Adidas Yeezy saga, as it's being reported that apparently Ye and Adidas have reached some form of an agreement with their current ongoing legal disputes. Now, as far as the agreement, things are pretty vague. There's been an official statement made, but I would still say there's a lot of gray areas. So what I'd like to attempt to do today is kind of take a deeper dive into everything. So guys, if you enjoy these updates, make sure you hit the like button down below. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Now, I usually like to start things off with some quick updates from around the world of sneakers. So first up, we have an official look here at the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 Royal. Now, with a sneaker like this, Jordan brand, they're not reinventing the wheel or anything like that, but essentially what you have is an OG classic Jordan 1 in the OG Royal in low top form. It's that simple. Now, let me know what y'all think about these. Actually, it doesn't matter because apparently this sneaker has been canceled. So this is one of those Jordan brand releases that we got the official images, but unfortunately this pair did not make the cut. So better question I should say is, do you feel like Jordan brand made the right decision by canceling these? Now, also from Jordan brand, we have an official, or not an official look, but a first look at the Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts, which that name, I know it sounds funny as hell. This is a sneaker which we saw mock-up images of previously, and it looks like those mock-up photos were spot on because these joints look just like what we thought they would. So as far as this pair right here, it looks like Nike's looking to infuse the art of storytelling in this one, as apparently it's going to be tied around Jordan's alma mater of North Carolina. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, as far as the story, I kind of got to touch up on the backstory and everything like that, so I won't waste your time. I'll let Nike and Jordan brand do that one for you. So be on the lookout for these, as apparently these are going to be dropping early 2025, and you may not notice on the first glance, but the elephant print is not present on this one, a classic staple of the Jordan 3. Now, next up, I did want to point out these Nike Air Max DN8, because this is actually going to be a brand new silhouette that we see Nike debuting next year, which of course everybody's like super overly critical of Nike's lack thereof innovation, including myself. So I wanted to highlight this one because this is one of the new models that they're going to be bringing to the table next year, which is a part of the Air Max DN line, which is the successor, I would say, of the classic Nike Air Max. And with this one right here, I would say these are definitely an improvement, in my opinion, over the previous Air Max DNs. But as far as the design language, it kind of reminds me of what we see with Hoka and On Cloud doing right now. So I kind of see where Nike's going with it, but I would say these joints aren't bad. And big props to Soul Retriever and my man Nick over there for highlighting this one in the article they put up. So this is a cool one to look forward to for next year. 190 bucks. It is also important to note that this model was actually in development under Nike's previous leadership. So we'll see if people respond to this one well when they debut coming up next year. And then lastly, from Adidas, before we get into the whole big Adidas Yeezy thing, I did want to highlight this one because the title of $500 for the retail on these joints definitely caught my eye. So what we have here is the Pharrell Williams Adidas Adizero Adios Pro Evo 1 Earth. One long ass title for a pair of sneakers, but I feel like the $500 price tag is what most people would notice about this sneaker right here. Now, I'm kind of like looking at this shoe right here and trying to figure out how Adidas can ask $500 for these, but apparently this silhouette is 40% lighter than its predecessors. It features a semi-transparent featherweight mesh in a light strike pro foam constructed with a non-compression molded methane for reduced weight. So all of that stuff sounds great and everything like that. I would say the tech probably, I guess, warrants that price, maybe for the development of a new silhouette, such as, I don't think this is going to be like the new norm as far as sneaker prices that Adidas is trying to push on us, but there is like this kind of small market, you know, for models such as this, and these aren't actually going to be like a worldwide release or anything. So Adidas is actually going to be dropping these in store in New York City coming up here on November 2nd. And with those quick updates out the way, let's jump into our main story, which we have Adidas and Yeezy, which is being reported by Bloomberg that apparently both of these parties have reached some type of legal agreement in their current ongoing dispute. Now, what we have here is an official statement from Adidas' current CEO, which reads, both parties said, "We don't need to fight anymore," and withdrew all the claims. No one owes anybody anything anymore, so whatever was is history. Now, of course, as you guys know, 2022, like around October, I want to say specifically, was when Adidas officially dropped Ye, you know, after all of the controversial comments and everything, which we don't have to regurgitate over here, but you guys already knew how it was. So it was a big messy breakup. Apparently at the time, Adidas was left with like $1.3 billion worth of unsold Yeezy inventory, in which they still are trying to sell off now. Apparently now we're down to like around $50 million worth of pairs, which Adidas is still trying to sell off here towards the end of the year, which is absolutely crazy to see the amount of volume that they've sold here now in just this short time span. So it looks like Adidas and Yeezy is looking to wrap things up. Now, as far as the whole dispute, it's kind of unknown exactly what they were fighting over for in the courts. You know, after the breakup happened, there was this story about how Ye was making claims that Adidas like froze money in his accounts. Apparently it was like $75 million worth. And then it turns out that those claims actually did happen to be true, as shortly afterwards, a court did rule that Ye did actually have access to those funds, as Adidas didn't properly file the correct paperwork. So this was like the marketing budget, which Adidas kind of wanted back after Ye and Adidas broke up and everything like that. So that's how that turned out. Now, as far as the ongoing dispute, probably what it was Adidas legal team, you know, trying to protect themselves, probably trying to make sure that they would no longer have to pay Ye any royalties, you know, from all of these leftover sales, and as well as kind of covering themselves, you know, saying that he violated the terms by breaking the contract and everything like that. But of course, we don't know the exact terms or what happened with this agreement and everything like that. But as far as the outcome, it seems like both parties have split ways amicably. Now, apparently they're saying no money has been exchanged or anything like that with this agreement. Of course, we know Ye, he's been on his F Adidas campaign. So I wonder, with this agreement, does that mean that, you know, maybe Ye will have to chill out and cool out on the whole F Adidas campaign? Now, they did say no money has been exchanged, but I did find it very interesting that around the same time that we're seeing this information surface, it's also being reported that Ye has purchased a new $35 million mansion out in Beverly Hills. So I don't know, that kind of seems like a dude that maybe just won a huge settlement or something like that. I don't really know, but it's just kind of crazy timing. Now, at the same time, we say, hey, he's out there in Tokyo where apparently he's now living, and bruh looks definitely to be in good spirits. I know the face got like a, you know, stoic reaction on it right here, but he's out here signing fans, bully merch and everything like that. So I'm not even gonna lie, this kind of gives me the vibe of a dude that just won a big settlement right here and has a new fire album on the way. So let me know what y'all think about this whole legal dispute with Adidas and Ye coming to some form of an agreement. And as far as the future of Adidas and Yeezy, we know things are going to be coming to an end here at the end of 2024 as they're looking to just sell off these last leftover scraps. But as far as the future of these Adidas Yeezy designs, do you guys feel like with them making some type of an agreement, potentially there could be some type of future business between Adidas and Yeezy? I really couldn't tell you at this current moment. I would say probably not, but you can never say never. Now, as well, with the whole Adidas Yeezy designs, Adidas did previously state that they do own the designs and intend to use them. They did come out later and saying that they're kind of like off that wave and are moving past things. So do you feel like Adidas is just going to throw all of these designs away, or potentially maybe hit us with a Yeezy rebrand at a later date? I would say right now, Adidas doesn't seem to be hurting too much, as the Samba classics like the Gazelle are smash hits at the moment. So I think Adidas is looking to just move on past the whole Yeezy partnership, but we can't undermine, you know, how successful this collaboration was. One of the most innovative and fresh new things to hit the sneaker market over the last decade or so. So we'll definitely remember the whole Adidas Yeezy partnership over here. And of course, as y'all know, I'll continue to monitor this story because it's definitely been a wild ride, one that we've definitely been following, you know, for the whole time. So kind of crazy, but this is the last update here. We'll see if any more stories or any information comes out on this, but right now things are looking pretty vague. Adidas claims no money has been exchanged, but at the same time, we got Ye out here buying a new $35 million mansion. So I don't really know what's going on right here, but I just wanted to fill you guys in what's going on, and I would love to know what y'all think about the whole matter right here. So drop your feedback down below. We're gonna wrap it up right here. Of course, I'll be back to check in with you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I'm J.A., and I'll catch y'all next time. I'm out. Salute, love.